Good afternoon, everybody, on this special Game 7 edition of FN Sports. Today we're going to go break down PrizePicks. Usually we kind of focus on Dabble and Underdog just because mainly on Underdog you get three-man plays at minus 122. Obviously Dabble has the same thing. But we're going to take a look at PrizePicks and see what the difference is, what are the ideal plays to use over there, to see if it's a 5-man, if it's a 6-man, if it's a 2-man, or if it's a 3-man. So check out our video coming up next on FN Sports. Good afternoon. Got a busy Sunday ahead of us today. We're right here again on Prop Professors, Optimizer. We have all our tabs right here on the left. There's Plus EV, there's Optimizer. We're going to focus there. We've got PrizePicks, Underdog. We got everything as far as our different daily fantasy sites right there. Again, today we're going to focus on PrizePicks. So normally we do Underdog. We do Dabble. If you look here, the 3-pick non-insured and Underdog, we've been over this many a time, 55%. Same thing, you come over to Dabble, 3-pick non-insured, 55%. You can even go to Owner's Box. Usually there's not that many plays there, but sometimes you get a flex play or you get some kind of boost or promotion. Owner's Box can be actually decent too. So those are the three we focus on, mainly Underdog and Dabble. So let's go look at PrizePicks. We don't really talk about that much. Let's make this screen a little bit bigger. And let's just see what the difference is with their 3-pick non-insured on PrizePicks. So you come over here, their 3-pick power. That's their word for 3-pick non-insured. Look at this, fellas. It's 58.3%. So that's a lot different than Underdog, which is right there at, let's go back to Underdog. Let's hit that, and there we go, right there. 3-pick non-insured, 55%. So it's a big difference if you use Underdog. You get a lot better plays. You can go to 55%. But with PrizePicks on a 3-pick non-insured, you need 58.3% to hit. You automatically tell on the board you only have really one play right now. So that's why I typically like to stay with Underdog, but you can make this work. So let's look over here. What are their ideal plays? Well, their sweet spot is 5-pick flex, 54.3%. 54.3%. 6-pick flex is also 54.3%. So those are your two plays you want to do. What's the drawback? Well, a lot of times, try to get a play in there, try to fill out your slip, get 3 or 4 plays in there, and boom, the 5th one is changed, and you got to start all over. Or maybe your first one's changed. So it just adds a little bit more time. Again, that doesn't mean there's not value. So let's go focus on 5-picks flex, 54.3% hit rate. A lot of plays right here. Obviously, most of these are the PGA Championship going on right now. You're not going to see as many data points. You'll see FanDuel here for this one. You actually have Caesars come over here. You don't really have as many data points. So let's just see if we can build a hypothetical slip here. So we would maybe look at DeChambeau, 56.3%. Minus 150 on FanDuel. You're going to get somewhere around 54.3% is going to come out to about minus 119. So FanDuel's offering it at minus 150, so that's a good play right there. The rest, let's go down. You've got, obviously, WNBA has started, so there's a lot more plays there. So you can maybe consider Courtney Williams. You only have really FanDuel, Bally's. Yeah, you have a couple of books, so we could maybe add that to our slip. Come down here, you've got Rahm, nothing really on FanDuel. Couple of, you're looking at maybe 2-3 books right there. So maybe I would take a look at that, maybe not. Davis Riley, I definitely would. So right there, you've got Shambo, Courtney Williams, and Davis Riley. So there's 3 already. You could definitely do Odyssey Sims on the WNBA, and then maybe, I don't know about Jalen Williams. See, right now you're down to 54.2%, so you're already out of your little zone of 54.3%. Obviously, this time of year, there's not as many NBA plays. It's a lot better, a lot more pickings going on when you're doing it during full swing NBA or college basketball. So obviously there are plays there. But the biggest drawback right now is that you have to do at least a 5-pick flex. Good news with the flex is obviously you can miss one and you can still get some return out of it. So that's the whole thing why I prefer Underdog, just because you just need only a 3-man slip as opposed to a 5-man. Again, nothing wrong with PrizePicks. You just have to hunt for more plays, and maybe you don't get your data points. Like, again, you look at a post and he's only got 2 sports books here. Let's see if he's got anything else. Nope, they're all daily fantasy sites then. So I wouldn't really do that play. So you can make it work, but you just have to kind of hunt around a little bit. So, and if you go over here, you can go to their website, and you basically go to PGA, same as the others. So we were looking at what DeChambeau. So let's just see how easy it is. So we just basically come here, and we go to search. He's actually right there, 69.5 strokes. What's the play is? It's over 69.5. You come over here, you would hit more. It's right there. You would add your 2 or 3 other plays, and then you would get your payouts out of it. So again, it's very similar to your other sites out there. I just prefer, I wish they had a better 3-man play, but again, don't get discouraged by it. There's a lot of plays to be had. You just have to fill out more players to get your 5-man slips in there. That's the only drawback. On a day like this where there's only one NBA game, tennis is over for the day, basically you're looking at, a couple NBA plays here and there. So you can make it work. You may not get as many sports books on there. So again, folks, don't be discouraged by using PrizePicks. Again, it's a really good website. Let's just see if I can throw in somebody else in here. Let's just do Bradley, see if we can fill in a little bit of a slip here. Do want to point something at, so Bradley, we needed Keegan Bradley, we needed player bogeys or worse, round 4 over 3.5, obviously very specific. So there he is, round 4, I believe it was more. Yes, it was. So you already got 2 in there right now. So that tells you what you need right there to get a 3-man play, or in this case, a 2-man play. And we'll look at their percentage to see what a 2 power is, 57.6, like the other ones in the 2 pick. But you can maybe make this work. Again, I don't have as many data points for these 2, so that kind of makes a little bit leery to try it out. But again, that's how simple it is. You just basically load them up. You can add 3 more. Let's see if we can get 3 more in here. Let's refresh this, see if they're still there. Let's do Noren. We didn't add him. Again, we're just doing this in real time. I just want to show you how it works. Noren, we're looking at a par, round 4 under 10.5. Let's see, go back. There we go. Under, there we go. We'll put less. And come over here. See, again, you need 2 more, so it does take a little bit of time. We'll do posting. Again, this is just a hypothetical. Nothing suggesting, again, what we do here is we basically give people the idea on what we're doing, not necessarily, hey, this is the play to do. I figure let people figure it out on their own, how to use the site, how to get the optimizer going. So this one, player par around 4 under 10.5. Come over here. Let's see if we can find it. There it is, under. So now we've got 4 in there. Again, we need 5-pick flex. We'll, I don't know, we'll put ROM in there. And that's the same thing, under 10.5. So we'll go here. Type in ROM, and we're looking at under 10.5. There he is. Okay, so there's her play. Let's see if they've gone now. It's flex play. There we go. 5 correct. You get 6 times the payout. So $20 entry fee. If you had it in there, would pay $120. What's 20 times 6, fellas? That's $120. Simple math right there. You can do a power play, but then the percentages go down. So that's your best play right there. That or a 6-man. But if you look right here, so 5 correct gets you times 6. The one good thing is if you get 4 right, you still get twice the amount. If you even get 3 right, you get 0.4. You get some of your return back. So don't shy away from PrizePicks. Just be aware that you have to maybe kind of fill up a slip. You may lose a person in there, redo it. So it takes some time. It may not get as many data points in there too, which I'm a big fan of. So that's basically it. So also, if you can do me a favor before we wrap up this video, if you guys could please like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Give me some good feedback here too. Make sure we're going down the correct path. So that's it for PrizePicks. Again, happy hunting, and let me know how it turns out, and check us next time on FN Sports.